came to me and they asked me, they said, Boyce, why did you recommend for black people to buy BitConnect? You shouldn't have recommended for black people to buy BitConnect. BitConnect is this Ponzi scheme that's out on the internet. And I said, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, I never recommended for people to buy BitConnect. What are you talking about? They said, well, so-and-so saying that you told black people, you guided black people down to the wrong place and blah, 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 blah. And you told them to buy BitConnect, and now BitConnect's gone belly up. And I was like, I'm sorry to say that, but if you go back 2 months ago, you'll see where actually I got a lot of criticism because I actually directly recommended that people look at BitConnect as a Ponzi scheme. I told people that my perception, based on my research, speaking to experts, looking around and talking to people and analyzing the website and stuff like that, I said my conclusion was that BitConnect is a Ponzi scheme. You can go back and find the video. The video is actually in our Black Crypto Investing group. If you go to Facebook and search for Black Crypto Investing, you can join the group and click on videos, and you'll find the video there. It's right there with all the other videos. And the reason I remember that video in particular is because I got a lot of shit from a lot of friends that I have who were invested in BitConnect. And some of them were soliciting, because BitConnect has an affiliate program where they try their best to get you to bring your friends in and stuff like that. A little bit like MLM type situations. Not that MLM is always a Ponzi scheme, but but the thing is, some MLMs are a Ponzi scheme, right? And so ultimately, I said, look, here's the definition of Ponzi scheme. Here's the criteria that BitConnect meets as a Ponzi scheme. So it looks like a Ponzi scheme to me. I don't recommend it. And I remember I had mixed feelings because, I had a couple of friends. One of my friends actually is very, very smart. And it bothered me that I had to tell her, please don't sell your membership to this BitConnect thing in the group. We can't allow that. And so I got a lot of stuff for it. So to come back later and to hear someone say, oh, well, the rumor is that you were telling black folks to join the Ponzi scheme. I think that what that really speaks to is the effort by black people to always believe that anything that appears to be good for black people must be too good to be true. Anything that appears to be intelligent for black people must ultimately actually be ignorance in disguise. Anything that appears to be a solution for black people must be not yet another problem. That ain't nothing but a nigga out there talking good stuff. He sound good, but underneath that nigga trying to go rob niggas. That's what that nigga doing, right? That's kind of what you get, right? And the thing is, I'm just kind of like, look, I'm just a black man who's got a real PhD. You can look it up on the internet. You can go read my dissertation. When I say I've published in peer-reviewed academic journals, I have done that. I published a lot. When I say that I've been teaching college level mathematics and business since I was 22 years old, starting with Indiana University. I tell you that when it comes to interactions, even when I talk about things like whether it's women or mistakes I've made, I like being honest about it because you don't want to go out here pretending like you're perfect, because that's a good way to get knocked off your perch. My goal is to be honest. My goal is to be helpful. My goal is to teach, and that's what I do. So what I would just say is that if you see somebody say, oh yeah, Dr. Boyce, he's a fraud. He went out here and told black people to invest in BitConnect. I hope that you'll just you don't even have to believe in me to counter that argument. All you got to do is just say, let's go do the research. Can you show me evidence somewhere where Dr. Boyce is telling black people to invest in BitConnect? Because Lord knows I talk all day. Y'all hear Umar making fun of me because he said he makes a video every day. He always making video. Yeah, I do. I like talking to black people. It's actually kind of fun. You ought to try it. It's not so bad. And so given all of the talking that I do, I assume that if I was out here telling people to buy BitConnect, believe me, number one, y'all would have heard it because I talk so much. Number two, I could have made a killing recommending people join BitConnect because it's an affiliate program. Affiliates means that if I could get 1,000 people to join BitConnect off of my account, then I'm getting major affiliate fees. I never touch that stuff. We run other businesses, but I don't mess with that. I've had people approach me about MLMs. I don't touch that. But now there are other businesses. If I see something and it looks ethical and it looks like it's going to be a win-win, for our company where we feed black people. We have 24 black people that we pay their bills every month. We help them feed their children every month. We have gone all throughout the world educating black people on financial literacy. We have everything from books to college level classes and programs and everything we can possibly do to convince black people to have economic intelligence. And I knew that given the damage and the pain that we suffered as black people, that you're always going to have some black people that no matter what you do, they're going to try their hardest to find a reason to hate you. And ultimately, at the end of the day, I kind of pity that, because when you're trying to find a reason to always hate another black person, you really are kind of saying, I hate myself. You know, when you get angry at a black person because they're saying, well, you know, we don't have to kiss a white man's ass crack in order to succeed. We can actually build something of our own. You'll have black folks saying, that ain't possible. You know niggas can't build nothing. Niggas can't have nothing. We know niggas is stupid. Niggas ain't got no money. I don't believe that. I believe black people, if we had no money, white people wouldn't be trying to sell you products every damn day of the week. Straight up, point blank, period. You know, counter that. You know, you can attack me for a lot of stuff. You could say that I was fat, because I used to be. I'm still kind of fat. I ain't no Olympic athlete. You could call me ugly if you want to. I didn't have my first girlfriend until I was 17. You could say I dress like a dude who got all his clothes from Walmart. That might be true, because I dress like a clown. But one thing you cannot dispute me on is the fact that I know what I'm talking about when it comes to economics, when it comes to black economic empowerment. And you cannot tell me that I'm not doing my best for my people. You know, so long story short, what I just want to say is that I want to encourage everybody out here, just, you know, keep going, keep moving on. Just know, just like a football game, you'll never run your offense straight into the end zone. You're always going to have defense. You're always going to have pushback. And unfortunately, sometimes your pushback is going to come from people who look like you. You're going to get the greatest pushback. When black people try to move forward, the greatest adversary after a point becomes other black people. And that's all a product of white supremacy. White people create this environment where we're so busy battling each other that we can't move forward. So, and really, truth be told, we're all poisoned with that. Y'all see me get into stuff like that, and I apologize for some of it. Some of it I don't take back. You know, if somebody's doing something that's unethical and it's a problem, I might say something about it. But at the end of the day, I get back to work. So what I say to you is that if you have somebody that's slowing you down, you can fight with them a little bit. You can get as petty as you want. Sometimes petty feels good, don't it? You know, sometimes you just want to be like, okay, motherfucker, let me get down and dirty with your punk ass. But then after you get petty, get back to being great. You understand? Because you can't be petty and great at the same time. They live in two different rooms. So Boyce the petty is in the bedroom. Boyce the great is occupying the rest of the motherfucking house. And that's what you're going to get from me. That's what I believe in. That's who I am. So I'm out of here, guys. I'm about to get on out of here. And thank you, Devin Grace, for the kind words, and everybody else. I appreciate you.